Hi, I'm Jim Steyer, founder and CEO of Common Sense Media, and most importantly, the father of 4 kids.
And I'm Liz Purley, co-founder and editor-in-chief of Common Sense Media and a mom of 2.
7 years ago when we started Common Sense Media, there was no such thing as Facebook, cyberbullying, iPhones, YouTube, or texting. But we now live in this rapidly changing media and tech world. And as parents, it can be incredibly tough to keep up with all this technology. And that's especially true because our kids are far more plugged in digitally than we are.
My teenagers are connected online and on their phones 24/7. I know this digital world of theirs operates by special rules. They can get into heaps of trouble if they don't understand the consequences of their actions. So what are the common sense rules of the road for helping our kids get the most out of this brave new world? Well, it turns out good, safe online and cell phone behavior begins at home.
That's exactly right, Liz. You know, as all parents know today, our kids learn from us. And not just from what we say, but more importantly, from what we do. The good news is that even if we are a bit clueless about our kids' online and cell phone lives, we can still help them learn how to use this technology wisely. So here are our 10 simple common sense rules for parents. First, model good behavior. Put away that BlackBerry or iPhone at dinner. I know that it isn't always so easy, but if we can't turn off our own cell phones, then how can we expect our kids to do the same thing?
Next, pay attention. Know where your kids are going online and what they're doing when they get there.
Share your values. You've got to talk to your kids about important issues like cheating, lying, and being cruel. And you have to remind them that right and wrong extends to online and cell phone behavior too. So be honest with them about what you believe.
Establish limits. And that means for phone use, video and download time, and internet destinations. There's always a right time and place for everything.
Encourage them to lead balanced lives. You've got to get your kids involved in offline activities, playing games, reading books, ones that don't involve media or technology.
Make kids accountable. If they have a privilege such as a cell phone or video game, make sure they earn it. And if they abuse it, make sure there are consequences.
Tell them what's at stake. This is really important stuff. Let your kids know that anything and everything that is posted online can be altered, copied, pasted, and sent around to millions of people in an instant. Even worse, it's almost impossible to take it back. So those images can live online forever.
Find ways to say yes. That means as parents, we have to look for the sites that appeal to your kids' interests and have positive messages. We need to find the good stuff that lets us say yes more often than we say no.
And remember, it's not rocket science. Just look at me. You do not have to be a technology wizard. Don't feel intimidated if you don't know as much as your kids do about technology. Make the time to find out more, talk to other parents and teachers, and do a bit of research. At the end of the day, it basically is common sense.
Finally, lighten up. Embrace their world and enjoy the possibilities together. None of us want digital divides in our relationships with our kids. It's up to us as parents not only to learn about technology, but join in the fun and help our kids seize the potential of this amazing digital world. As parents, we have the most important role to play in making sure our kids use these incredible technologies in responsible ways. That means not only talking the talk, but walking the walk.
As my kids would say, "Hey Dad, you have to practice what you preach." Now this may mean a bit of extra homework for all of us parents, but using these 10 simple common sense rules of the road will make it a whole lot easier to raise kids in this digital world. For more advice and tips, and to make sure you remember these common sense rules for parents, visit us at commonsense.org.